This video is quite simple. Because I'm not feeling well, I'm just putting two videos I made previously together. I split them in half at the time because I thought it was better. It's the ranking the endless missions, and it's literally just it. So now there are a lot of mission types in Warframe. There are quite a few actually. In this video I'm going to be ranking all the endless mission types. The endless mission types, if you are unaware, are defense, defection, disruption, interception, excavation, survival, and sanctuary onslaught. So I'm going to be ranking them in an order chosen by me at random. So starting with defection. Defection absolutely sucks. Nobody likes defection. If you say you do, you're lying to me and you disgust me. Defection is one of the worst mission types ever. I don't know why they added it. I fucking hate it. It's super boring, it's not fun, and it's tedious. 0 out of 10. Fuck that shit. Fucking F tier, bottom of the barrel, that belongs in the gas chambers. Now, next, survival. Survival doesn't have a very good reward pool. It takes 5 minutes, but it's the easiest of all, in my opinion. All you gotta do is stay in there, kill some enemies. If your life support for some reason starts running out, activate one of the life support beacons and you're good, you're golden. It's nearly impossible to fail at survival, I think. So, 6 out of 10. The only reason it's not higher is because the reward pool isn't that good. Next is defense. Defense would have been 6 out of 10 as well, but they reduced it from 5 waves to 3. I always hated it being 5 waves. It felt tediously long and annoying. Now that you can do it with only 3 waves, you can leave at 3 waves, you can stay longer. It doesn't even feel long if I'm staying for 15 waves anymore. So 7 out of 10. The reward pool isn't that great, again, just like survival, but it's not as annoying as survival, not as tediously long. 3 waves takes like 4 minutes or something. Next, excavation. Excavation, I hate. As much as I need cryotic all the time, I hate farming this mission, so I've never done it. I've just always suffered and never built the weapons or frames that required it. So, that being said, 3 out of 10. I hate this shit. It's absolutely garbage. I hate defending that excavator. I hate having to throw in the power. And what I hate most is that somehow you always get paired up with teammates that just kind of fuck off and don't do anything. Same with interception. Interception, you have to defend 4 points. You have to capture them all. You need at least 3. If you have only 2, then the enemy somehow wins always. So you need at least 3 points. And if you're doing it solo, it's super annoying, tedious. You need a frame that can hold down 2 or 3 points at the same time, and you have to be fast enough to get to them before they capture them. If you're doing it with the teammates, it's still annoying, but it's marginally easier as long as one of you hold down 2 points at the same time. If there's 2, or if there's 3, just stay at 1 point each and you'll be golden. But somehow, every time you do it in public lobby, you always get paired with people that fuck off and do nothing. And you always have to be like either the carry or you're the one fucking off and doing nothing, in which case I hate you. So, interception, 2 out of 10. I hate it. It sucks. It doesn't even give good reward. Next is disruption. I feel like disruption is probably the best endless type. I don't much like it myself, but I like the rewards it gives, and it's super easy to do. If you want to go to max level cap, then this is the mission to do. It's super easy. You usually get a good squad. It's hard to fuck this mission up, I think. So that being said, 9 out of 10. It's not 10 out of 10 because, like I said, I don't actually like the mission that much. I think it's a bit tedious myself, but it's super easy. The enemies are easy. The rewards are good. So 9 out of 10. Next, and the last one I'll be doing for this video, is Sanctuary Onslaught. Sanctuary Onslaught is an endless mission type, but it's hard to classify as one. It's just one you do in the special tab. You know, it's not something you find in the star chart. It's something you choose to do. So Sanctuary Onslaught and Elite Sanctuary Onslaught are the best to get focus, which automatically makes it 10 out of 10. And they have decent rewards. They kind of just give relics, but they're radiant, so that's pretty nice. But the best part about them is that it's the best way to max out your weapons. So that being said, 10 out of 10. I love it. I hop in for like 2 minutes and my weapons are maxed. So that being said, Sanctuary Onslaught is 10 out of 10. Now, if you're a keen observer, you might have noticed that I left a few missions out. That's because this video is long enough. I'll be doing Void Cascade, Void Armageddon, Void Flood, Alchemy, Mirror Defense, and Conjunction Survival in part 2 of this video. So, tomorrow. Now, that's just about it. Until next time. Now, this video is just a continuation of my last video of ranking all the endless mission types. In this video, it's going to be Void Cascade, Void Armageddon, Void Flood, Alchemy, Mirror Defense, and Conjunction Survival. The reason these weren't added to the last video was because I didn't think the video needed to be like 10 minutes long. Now, that being said, let's start off with Void Cascade. Void Cascade is actually one of my favorites. All you gotta do is go in and purify some Exilizers. This is on the Zeramin, and it's super easy. It's simple. Failing it should be nearly impossible if you have a decent squad. Even solo, it's pretty easy so long as you have a decent amp and you aren't running shitty weapons. I exclusively run Steel Path when it comes to Zeramin and most other mission types. So that being said, Void Cascade, though the rewards aren't that good and staying forever, despite it being an endless mission, is pretty useless, I believe this is a good 8 out of 10. When it comes to doing this in a bounty, it's super simple, it's very quick and easy, and you have a good chance of getting some arcanes because of all the Thrax enemies that come at you. So that being said, 8 out of 10. I love this game mode. Void Armageddon. Void Armageddon, you just have to defend points while killing like 3 Void Angels over the course of like 15 minutes or something. It takes a while, it's tedious, and I don't even think you get good rewards from it. Killing the Void Angels is quite nice though because you get all the Void Plums, but still, even then, there's better way to get Void Plums than doing a Void Armageddon mission. And as I said, I don't think the rewards are that good. I've never gotten a reward from here and was like, oh nice, I love this. So that being said, Void Armageddon is unfortunately going to have to be a 5 out of 10. Simply because it's not the worst, but it's not that good either. It's very, very forgettable in the middle. Next, Void Flood. Void Flood, I'm kind of on the edge with. I'm not really sure what my ranking would be. So with Void Flood, you got to run around, get the Vital Blast, and then deliver it to the points, A, B, C, whatever. And this will help you. It's like a survival, but with extra steps. Again, I don't know what I'd rank this. It's a tedious mission. It's not that fun, and I don't think the rewards are that good. If you're doing a bounty, then usually you get paired with people that suck, and they always they never do anything. I don't know. Maybe it's just my luck. I'm not really sure, but it's very sad to do. So I'm thinking Void Flood is unfortunately going to have to be 4 out of 10. It's not that fun. The rewards aren't that great, and while Thrax enemies do appear, they just don't come as much as the Void Cascade, so you don't really have a good chance of getting arcanes as you do with the Void Cascade. Now, Alchemy. Alchemy is very simple, very easy. All you have to do is pick up stuff that drops from enemies you killed and throw it into a container. It makes a combined element like Blast, Corrosion, Viral, and you just throw like ice and fire in there to make Blast. It's very simple, very easy. Again, I don't think the rewards are that good, but you could stay here forever. It's very simple. I personally would never stay here for long, so for an endless mission type, I feel kind of missed the mark on that. But it being an easy mission and great for doing bounties, I'd say this is a 6 out of 10 because it doesn't repulse me. It's very easy, quick, and it's whatever. Now, Mirror Defense, the next one. There's not a lot of Mirror Defense missions out there. And they're all super easy. All you have to do is defend 1 point for a while, then collect shards around you, and then move to the next point. It's very simple, very easy. It's like defense with extra steps. So that being said, and also because the rewards aren't that good, 6 out of 10. Next is Conjunction Survival. This is the last one I'll be ranking for endless mission types. Conjunction Survival, I don't really know a lot about. I've did it like 4 or 5 times tops. But from what I've read, there's not a lot of good rewards for it, and there's no real reason to do it. I've done the Hell Scrub survival, which I think is Conjunction Survival. Don't quote me on that. But I've heard somebody else say it was, and that's easy but tedious. So I'm just going to say this is a 5 out of 10 because I don't know a lot about it, and when I've done it, it didn't give me anything noteworthy. So And from what I've looked up from the rewards, it's mostly mods that you could get elsewhere and relics that you could also get elsewhere. So reward wise, it's also not that good. Now, that is just about it. You could also count the arbitrations as an endless mission because they are endless missions, but because they're endless missions that already exist in the game, like you could just get survival arbitration. There's no point in ranking the arbitration. Arbitration is its own game mode. So I just had to say that because I feel like some people might comment on that. No, that's just about it. So I hope you found this helpful or enjoyable. Until next time.
Subscribe to Sleepy Soul.